Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and this is race number 12 in season number 3 of the Napa Truck Series. We are here at the Bristol Motor Speedway for the Rocky Ridge Custom Trucks 200. This is the second race in round number 1 of the Napa Truck Series chase. We got a chase driver starting on the front row, but starting on the pole is the part-time driver of Abe Troxel in the number 59. He will lead the field to green once we get started. This is the shortest race of the season in the Napa Truck Series. No other race is shorter than this one. And it's going to be an interesting one to see here because of the shortness of it. You got to be up front for this one. And we don't really have many chase drivers starting up front. Of course, I guess maybe we do, but they're all in the outside lane. And the inside lane's the place to be when we come here to Bristol. We're just going to have to see how it all plays out. Let's go ahead and get you guys a starting lineup. We're not going to have that much time to do it, so they're all going to scroll up. Got Abe Troxel, Griffin Lynn on the front row. We got ourselves Trey Bartow and Victor Delgado. Griffin Lynn, a chase driver, by the way. He's the highest chase driver starting here in Bristol. Matt Dalio and John Arndt, a chase driver on the outside there. Points leader Jack Porkins in the 6, and Elijah Gordon. Then we got Cody Smart, Andrew Ivers. Take a look at the rest of the starting lineup scrolling up on your screen right there. It's 30 laps of action here at Bristol, and we're already ready to get it started. Coming into this race, Griffin Lynn, John Arndt, and Stuart Gratton are outside the top 7. We'll see how they do here today. We're Green Flag Racing here at Bristol. And already, Trey Bartow looking to the inside of Abe Troxel, Griffin Lynn in the outside wall, and it's going to be Bartow who takes the lead on the first lap away from the defending champion of this race. I'm pretty sure Abe Troxel won here at Bristol in Season 2. He got stuck on the outside, he's falling back, and he got Griffin Lynn on this outside here falling back as well. And it looks like we're still green, so that's a good thing there. Trey Bartow out front in the 41. Our last winner here in the Napa Truck Series, Matt Dalio running in second place. You got Elijah Gordon running in 4th. Griffin Lynn has found the inside. How about Cookie Helms in the 29? A couple of chase drivers there. Griffin Lynn, he is going to go for 5th underneath of Andrew Ivers, and he's going to be able to take it. Okay guys, I don't exactly know what happened, but Bandicam just froze up on me and it stopped recording, so that's why you kind of saw that skip there. Now I already know what happens for the next couple of laps. And Trey Bartow continues to lead here at Bristol, so interesting thing there. Hopefully he continues to record here, but he did not miss anything, don't worry. Trey Bartow out front, and the caution has come out here at Bristol. And we got a pile up back in there. But another thing happened, I did notice this. Bonksy Noor and Davey Johnson also went around down the back, and Eric Almenhart hit the 66. A couple of chase drivers involved in that one. That was the one I initially saw live, but that's when I realized Bandicam was not recording anymore. It's recording now, so that's a good thing there. But looks like Marty Johnson, almost said Davey Johnson. Marty Johnson in the 4, a chase driver. It looks like Nicholas Amadio has damage from this one. Really don't know what happened there. Don't get that at all. And there was a pile up in turn number 1. Trey Bartow out front in the 41. Let's go ahead and see what brought out the caution here at the Bristol Motor Speedway. And it looks like chase driver Landon Napa got stuck 3 wide on the outside here, and 3 wide here at Bristol is a no-no. And this 10 is just a little too far out of the groove. He's going to hit this outside wall. Actually, he's okay. You know that? It's low for that kind of moves up in the already. Tyler already goes around. He's sideways on the racetrack. Landon Napa with minimal damage, but it's this 28 going around. John Arndt's also around. It looks like this actually started ahead of all this because we got a chase driver involved. That's John Arndt in the 05. Nicholas Amadio slides into him. You see Marty Johnson in the 4, another chase driver. Now, John Arndt, as I said earlier on, he was outside the top 7 coming into this race. You need to be in the top 7 if you want to advance on to the next round of the chase. It's a tough break for the 05 of John Arndt. Marty Johnson as well. And looks like the 23 of Tristan Walker also went around. Then, we've already missed it, but Davey Johnson, Eric Allmenard, they kind of went around down the backstretch. We'll get to that and replay it right now. So this is what happened to Sam Cannons and John Arndt. Cannons got into the outside wall. Fitzwater went hard into the inside wall, and John Arndt did as well. Then you see these guys. You see Walker and Shepard go around there. And then, missed it again, but you're going to see Eric Allmenard hit the 66 there. Hard hits for those guys in this crash. Now this was a separate crash from everything else. Bonsignor overshoots turn 2, gets into Davey Johnson. Finally get it this time. Selzman hit him, and so did Eric Allmenard. Bonsignor should be okay in the 33, though. He should be able to continue the winner at Indianapolis. Got Stuart Grattenland and Napa. They're okay. Eric Allmenard, a chase driver here, though. Not sure how good he's going to be. Got some front-end damage, but it looks like he's going to be able to continue, but he's still deep in the field for this one. And this is what happened, is these guys were trying to avoid the John Arndt-Zachary Fitzwater incident. Walker gets up into the 86, and Shepard's down there, and they spin around in turn 2. Things just happen so fast here at Bristol. It's kind of hard to get them sometimes, and that's what happened there to those guys. Hopefully we got it enough for you guys, though. Now we're going to go ahead and restart. Now I don't know if I eventually got to this. I don't know if I said this before it stopped recording or not, but the double file restarts are off. So these guys are going to be starting single file throughout the whole field. We turned off the double file restarts because whenever we had a restart here at Bristol, especially on the Cup side, got a lot of those slow cars on the inside lane, and it would cause crash fest races. Kind of wanted to avoid that, so we turned them off, and we're down to single file restarts for the restarts now. And yeah, that's what you will be seeing when we restart here in the Rocky Ridge Custom Trucks 200 at Bristol. Back here at Bristol, Trey Bartow out front in the number 41. Matt Dallio, Elijah Gordon, Victor Delgado. The highest chase driver in the field is Griffin Lynn in the number 1. Cookie Helms, another chase driver, and Jack Porkins, another chase driver, all running in the top 10 right now. They're all doing a good job, but they're all led by this guy, Trey Bartow in the 81. Elijah Gordon looking for second underneath of Matt Dallio. It looks like he's going to get the run there and take the second position away from our last winner. They're going to be 3 wide. Griffin Lynn going 3 wide to the inside of Delgado and Dallio. Griffin Lynn kind of had to check up there. It was a good move by the one to avoid crashing, but he's going to lose a little bit of ground there. He's going to remain in 5th, but still, he is falling back a little bit. Pole sitter Abe Troxel trying to move his way through the field here in the 59. He's going to get to the inside of the 1. How about Jack Porkins looking to finish highest of all the chase drivers once again? He leads in the points, and it's possible he can clinch his spot into the next round if he finishes higher than everybody else in the chase. We got Cookie Helms here, though, in the 29, another chase driver. Griffin Lynn continues to fall back. You see Matt Tuck in the outside wall hard. But Cookie Helms running second place. He does come into this race in the top 7 in points. So that's a good thing there for Daytona winner Cookie Helms. Anyways, back to the lead. Trey Bartow has it pretty easily on Elijah Gordon. Bartow has led every lap so far in this race. Take a look at some other chase drivers. John Arndt deep in the field once again. Tyler Selzman, I actually forgot that he was a chase driver. He is a lap down in the 51. Selzman comes into this race 6th in the points, and it's pretty likely he'll be outside the top 7. My goodness, I'm sorry, guys. Oh, we got another crash! Marty Johnson and Jesse Turner in turn 4. John Arndt also involved in the 05, and our second caution of the night has come out here at Bristol. Like I was saying, it looks like Tyler Selzman might fall outside the top 7 heading into Chicagoland. That is not good at all for Tyler Selzman, and John Arndt looks like he's going to stay down there as well. These are bubble drivers we're talking about here. Arndt involved in another crash here. Now, Marty Johnson's not getting a good race either, but he does come into this race 20 points ahead of the cut line. So that's good news for Johnson. He can have a bad race and still advance on. Guys who are in the green here, Jack Porkins comes into this race the points leader. He's currently running, and I do believe 5th place Cookie Helms with a 6th right now. That's good for him. Griffin Lynn trying to crawl out of the hole. It looks like he's going to be in the top 7 exiting this race. And other guys here. Other chase drivers. Landon Napa with a decent run going for him right now. The other guy is not getting a good run is Stuart Grattan. So I do believe exiting this race, the 3 guys who are going to be outside the top 7 are going to be Tyler Selzman, John Arndt, and Stuart Grattan. Some of the most experienced drivers in the chase. Anyways, let's go ahead and see what happened to bring out the caution here at Bristol. Well, this is where it happens. Jesse Turner, he's 3 wide. Cody Smart and Eric Almenhart also involved in this one now. Almenhart's only 1 point ahead. So it's actually possible that Stuart Grattan could, in fact, beat Eric Almenhart in the points. And if that's the case, Almenhart might be outside the top 7. Of course, you guys will see the points at the end of this video, but it's very important where these chase drivers finish. And, of course, it's a smaller chase here in the Napa Truck Series than it is compared to the Cup Series. So where you finish is very important. You see, Selzman avoids this in the 51, but a couple of chase drivers, John Arndt and Marty Johnson, get involved. That's a tough break for those guys in that one. And they were 3 wide, exiting turn 2. And there's just not enough room for that. Hard hit for Jesse Turner. Aiden Shepard got a piece of it. And you see Marty Johnson and John Arndt come in late. But I think we get the gist of that crash pretty well. It's going to be about a 9 to 10 lap dash to the finish for this one here in the Rocky Ridge Custom Trucks 200 in the Napa Truck Series. Let's get to the restart here at Bristol. So it's actually going to be, I think, an 8 lap. No, it's going to be 9. It's going to be 9. Okay, my bad. My math is wrong there. It is going to be a 9 lap dash to the finish. Bartow, Gordon, Delio, Troxel, and the highest chase driver in the field, Jack Porkins. Will Bartow be able to hold everybody off? Elijah Gordon got around Matt Delio that last restart. Can he get around the leader for this one? Bartow has led every lap so far, but Elijah Gordon's trying to get to him. Can't quite do it. Bartow's going to stay out front in the 41, and another caution on the racetrack. Davey Johnson, Aiden Shepard in turn number 3. Tyler Selzman with more damage. It's a tough break for the chase driver there. We're still going to have another restart in this one, and another shot for Elijah Gordon to get to the lead. But Porkins, Helms, and Griffin Lynn, they're doing good. But it doesn't look like Tyler Selzman's doing good. A chase driver there involved in this one. Let's see what happened once again to bring out the 3rd caution in this short race here at Bristol. And a classic crash here at the Bristol Motor Speedway. Aiden Shepard slides up, exiting turn 2. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to do a rush job on this one. This is still before my trip here, and I'm trying to get this done for you guys. But Aiden Shepard hard into the inside wall, and you see Davey Johnson. It's going to be Johnson who slides back up the racetrack. And Selzman's going to be the one that hits him hard. That might end Selzman's day. I don't think Selzman's going to get anything else done today. It's a tough break for the 51. A chase driver there. Not looking good for him. Tough break for Aiden Shepard and Davey Johnson. A lot of these guys have been involved in multiple crashes today here at Bristol. Whoopsie. We'll replay this in real time, then get to the restart here. And Shepard hard into the inside wall. And then Davey Johnson. Hard hit from Tyler Selzman. Tough break for those guys. Sorry if this race seems to be going really fast, but that's just how Bristol is. It's such a small racetrack. We got to get things done pretty fast here. So, yeah, kind of a dash race here for these guys. Only 30 laps here. It's the shortest race of the season. Let's go ahead and finish it here at Bristol. Back here at the Bristol Motor Speedway. Going to give myself a little bit more time here. It's going to be 3 laps to go to the finish here in the Rocky Ridge Custom Trucks 200. Trey Bartow, who might be the all-time winningest driver in this series with 3 wins, leads the field. Elijah Gordon trying to steal it. Matt Dahlia running in 3rd. Abe Troxel, chase driver Jack Borkins, and chase driver Cookie Helms. Griffin Lynn, another chase driver in 8th. 3 to go here at Bristol in the Napa Truck Series. Will Elijah Gordon get to the inside? He's got a great run. Exiting turn number 2. Will the 00 get it through turns 3 and 4? Oh, not quite yet. Bartow gets the run on the outside, but Elijah Gordon still has it to the inside of the 41. He's going to get to the inside. Here comes Matt Dalio. Dalio trying to make it 2 in a row. The caution is out. Bartow's just lost the lead, and the 0-0 of Elijah Gordon will win here at Bristol. Trey Bartow led every single lap to the end of that one, and he's not going to get the win. Elijah Gordon gets him at the line. And it's going to be the 0-0. Elijah Gordon getting the victory here in the Rocky Ridge Custom Trucks 200. Matt Dalio almost made it 3 wide for the lead there at the end. He almost went 2 in a row, couldn't do it. It's going to be Elijah Gordon who gets the checkered flag in the Rocky Ridge Custom Trucks 200 at Bristol. Highest chase driver was this guy, Cookie Helms, but Griffin Lynn and Jack Porkins got great finishes as well. Porkins might have locked his spot in the round number 2. We're just going to have to see. What a race there. Not sure why the caution came out. That was the 4th caution of the race. And we're going to go ahead and try to find out what happened. We're just going to replay this one time, and this was coming to 2 to go for these guys. Josh Crash and Cody Smart, and the 9 goes around, and Ryan Madden happens to be there. And that's what's going to end the race prematurely. Elijah Gordon gets the victory at Bristol. He steals it from Trey Bartow. And Bartow had such a good race going for him. But it's going to be the 0-0 who goes to victory lane here in the Rocky Ridge Custom Trucks 200. And yeah, I don't know why a lot of people finished a lap down there. I'm pretty sure that's because the caution came out midway through the guys coming to lap 29 there. So yeah, but that is the official order here. Cookie Helms, Griffin Lynn, Jack Porkins. Chase drivers getting good finishes. Landon Napa, Eric Almenard, pretty good. Bonsignor is pretty good here. I don't think Bonsignor has too much to worry about, but he's not locked in yet. You got Stuart Gratton there. Finishing 20th. He was outside the top 7 coming into this race, but considering the issues that John Arndt and Tyler Selzman had, and even Marty Johnson, Stuart Gratton I don't think is going to make it in to the top 7, but he's going to be pretty close. So Gratton, I'm pretty sure it's Gratton, John Arndt, and Tyler Selzman, the 3 guys who are currently outside the top 7. But there's still one more race in round number 1 before we eliminate the bottom 3 guys. We're going to have to see how that race goes at Chicagoland on Wednesday. Elijah Gordon gets the victory here at Bristol. And that is it for me. So here are the points for the Napa Truck Series. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you guys later.